when I enlisted a biographer to write the book that made me a legend.
Our only way of staying alive was to face them in a fair fight, out in the open.
In Tombstone, the Earps were always the villain of the story, until Stuart Lake's book came out in the 1930s and reversed that. And Wyatt Earp became the paragon of virtue in the story of the Wild West, the town-taming marshal who sacrificed everything to bring law and order to the American West. That's the story of Wyatt Earp, but it's totally a 20th century creation.
The mid-1920s finds a 75-year-old Wyatt Earp as an unpaid film consultant in Hollywood. He spends quite a lot of time drinking coffee in the studio commissary with a 17-year-old extra that has a summer job moving scenery around. That kid's name? Marion Morrison. John Wayne. Later in life, John Wayne would share that many of his early lawman film characterizations were based on actual conversations he had with Wyatt Earp himself.
I think the reason that Wyatt Earp's story is so important to us is that it's really a story for all time. It's a story that echoes through history and is part of our society as much today as it was then. Wyatt Earp went beyond the bounds of the law to vengeance, to his own kind of justice.
Won't you see if your friends are home?
No matter what he did, he just seemed to find himself in a situation that he couldn't leave without having a dramatic effect on it. As he once said, he just wanted to live an ordinary life. And as Doc replied, there is no ordinary life, especially for someone like you. I think that history has to say, for the most and great part, he was a man who lived by laws. He lived on the legal side of the equation. But he had all the aspects of men who didn't in his character. And that's a pretty strong force on the side of the law. Wyatt had his own line, and if you went across it, that was it.